for yesterday. Apologies for that. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a long drive home last night and I was hungry, very hungry when I got back, so I prioritised my belly. I hope you enjoyed what you watched. Like it, subscribe it, drop a comment. I'd love to know your comments about Scotland. And I'll see you on day 3, which is now. It's a bit odd. Cue the next video. Good morning and welcome to the Lochen of Glencoe. I came here in August. The water levels were very low. As you can see by what I just panned around, the water levels are now very high. I've come here and I hope that it would be still and I get the reflections in the water and that the trees would be yellow. It's not hit this spot, although down the end I've got a shaft of light hitting some autumnal trees, so I'm going to go up there and might put the long lens on for it, we'll see. But this is Glencoe Lochen. Welcome to day 3. Good thing to do before you set your tripod up. Just have a look through the viewfinder, just sort of where you might want the image, where you might want the tripod before you go through all that hassle of setting it up. A handheld shot might just do it. So it's actually looking quite nice. It's actually looking quite nice with the tripod up, I think. So I think I might extend it all the way. What we've also got is a couple of nice little logs here in the foreground. Or failing that, you could whack the 200 to 600 on and pick out the tops of those trees that are all lit up over there. Trial and error, let's have a fiddle. I've got to say, one thing I've enjoyed about this trip is being alone, having the time to get the composition right and what you want in the shot. It's something to behold being on your own. It really is. Right, this shot, I'm actually at f16. ISO 64, 1/13th for a shutter speed. I'll bring you over here. I'll show you the shot. Right. It's starting to sound a bit posh here. Right, so you've got a little walkway there, a little jetty. You've got the mountain in the background, which I don't think is going to show you. There you are. There's the mountain up there in the background. And right at the very front, you've got those trees right in the middle that are lit up with the sun that's passing by. I am going to get a shot before I didn't want a bracketed shot. Nonetheless, check your settings before you set off, won't you? Focal point is the trees. Not too worried about the mountain. That's just part of the picture. It's there, so it's part and parcel of it. The highlight of this shot is those trees and that passing light. I've got some cloud coming over, some nice white little bits of fluffy cloud. So again, as I just highlighted, I'm on my own. I've got the time to wait for the cloud to come. That is the beauty about doing a trip like this. splendid. Bloody splendid. I'll see you in a minute. So, second location of the day, FALLOCH Falls near Loch Lomond. There's a decent waterfall here, so I've got to get out and do a bit of long exposure. Big shout out to the gentleman I met at Donan Castle last night. I hope you had a good night out with your wife. It's so good meeting people, isn't it? And talking to different people, you learn different things. He was just out in his camper, out for a trip. Asked my YouTube channel, which is great, so hopefully you found it, hopefully you're watching this, and I hope you are well, and I wish you all the best for the future. This is FALLOCH Falls. Let's go. Well, today has been full of trials. As you all know, I am autistic and I struggle around people. FALLOCH Falls was packed. So I haven't done any video. I got some beautiful shots when I was able to get into some decent positions, but unfortunately I haven't spoke you through the composition, so I do apologise. There's just too many people there, and there's certain points where I have to leave my bag so I can get to another point. Anyway, I'll throw up a couple compositions now. The main part of the ones with the falls as the feature, you have many different flows of water. You'll see it in the first shot I put up. There's like a little whirlpool. You obviously had a waterfall, then you had a whirlpool, and you had a stream of water running down. It looks really good on the back of the camera, so hopefully things can only get better in Lightroom, surely. Yeah. But that was the main sort of composition of it, with the waterfall as the subject. The whirlpool was in the bottom left, and the stream was kind of middle right. But they're really nice. Then I moved downstream a little bit, did a few more shots, about f13 I think, which was giving me 1/6 of a second, and on a couple of them I used a 14mm lens, put the ND filter in the back, and got I think a 2.5 second exposure on one of them, and that's about it. I'm just working my way back through Glencoe now, going back to the campsite. I've just stopped at Glen Etive again because he's shown his face. There's no low cloud today, it's perfect. So if they've worked out, I will put them up now. Again though, it was busy there. It's not like I'm shocked it was busy there. I know it's going to be busy there. It's a photographer's paradise. But me and humans just don't get on. Now if a deer crept up on me, that was a different story. So I put those ones up at the Glen now, and then I'm gonna go back through the glen and park up. I'd like to try and get a shot of the Three Sisters, which are 3 peaks. I've still got a bit of time, I think, about an hour or hour and a half until sunset. So I'm just going to work my way back through there, see if I can get the Three Sisters, and then make my way back to campsite. See you in a bit. Thought I won't wear my boots, I won't need them, and I've got soaking wet trainers. Oh dear. Anyway, it's a bit of a close up, wasn't it? Sorry. Welcome to the Three Sisters. Quite something, isn't it? See if we can't find a half decent composition. I'm a bit out of breath, so I had to run across the bog because somebody wore their trainers. Idiot. This place is immense. It is really windy, so I'm really struggling. I've got lovely light, but struggling with the rest. Also done another shot here, not sure if I like it, but so I've worked off this bridge and I've let it lead over those trees and up to the Third Sisters Peak. Again, same sort of settings, not sure if I like it because I'm fighting the elements. Although it's beautifully light over there, it's really dark down here. I'll stick that one up now, see what you think, but it's yeah, what a place, what a place. Just can't stop myself down here. Look at this. Not me, this. Hopefully the Osmo sort that out. But you've got these range of mountains here, they're lit up. And then the Third Sister is in the shadow. So on the left hand side, it's quite heavily weighted on the left. I've got that Third Sister. And on the right I've got that light casting over the hills. Obviously that's a bit blown out there, but the focus goes all the way through the little bridges down there, and I've focused right in infinity, right at the back, and it's almost blown out, but you can make it work. I'll put that one up now. It is cold. It's 6 degrees at the moment, and I've just passed a salt spreader So I wonder if they're expecting a frost tonight. It was alright last night in the van, it wasn't too bad. I switched the heater on about 2 a.m. Two things that I haven't managed to photograph that no one's ever going to believe me when I tell them. The 3 golden eagles fishing that I said about in day 2. And today when I landed at the waterfalls, 3 Eurofighter Typhoons went over my head. Did I have the camera? No. Will anybody believe me? Probably not. But it's like I said to you in previous videos, some stuff is just, it's good enough to witness with your eyes, just your own eyes. You don't always have to have a camera. But yeah. Right, I'm heading back to the campsite. Very wet feet, very cold. It's been quite a day. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. I'll see you back at the campsite for a little bit of editing. So just enjoy this final little trip down the valley of Glencoe with the most amazing piece of light at the end of it. I had to switch the GoPro on. It was amazing to witness. Just down the road with these final few photos, I spotted a golden eagle. He was sat on a telegraph pole. So the 2 photos you'll see is one at the start of Sony's focal range of 200mm, and then the second shot is 600mm with a slight crop. And then just the final few photos of Glen Etive in the autumn colours, and some mid-afternoon light, which was stunning. Enjoy.